physician assistants are still on strike. They are asking for changes to be made to the Health Professions Regulatory Bodies Act 857. They want freedom to operate independently. We also know that CETAG has been on strike for some time. Yesterday, we were told by the Executive Secretary for NLC that there was supposed to be a meeting, and we will be getting details on that. But let's first speak to the National President of CETAG, Mr. Obinghima, and also Mr. Ofosu Asamoah, who heads the National Labour Commission. Good morning to you, Mr. Ofosu Asamoah. So first off, let's start on that meeting that was supposed to happen between the NLC and the physician assistants yesterday. Did it happen? What were the conclusions?
Yes, it did. And let me correct it that the physician assistants are not on strike. The strike has been called off. So currently they are at foot.
Right. Thanks for the update. And you heard it here first on the Joy News channel. So tell us what agreements were arrived at, or what conclusions were arrived at, for which reason the physician assistants decided to, back down on their strike.
Yes, they appeared before the commission, and after preliminary hearing, they have decided to go and sit and consult on their areas of disagreement and report to the commission in a month's time, on the 16th of next month. So they've been given 1 month to go and consult, try to iron the difference and report to the commission.
Right. And this meeting was supposed to be between the NLC, the physician assistants, and the Medical and Dental Council or the Ministry of Health. Were the other parties present?
Yes, the Medical and Dental Council were here. You know, the Ministry of Health is a mother ministry, and it has several agencies under it, with each of them having a defined area of operation. And this falls within the Medical and Dental Council, so they were here to deal with the matter. So there was not much need of the Ministry of Health, because the manpower were going to be here, not doing anything in the office, just to come and see it. So it's been dealt with by the parties, like the Medical and Dental Council and the physicians. If it escalates, then the ministry will come in.
Right. And I know that the physician assistants have been very forceful with their demands and very vocal about it. I'm just wondering the manner this meeting took. Was it quite an aggressive meeting? How exactly did the physician assistants...
You see, the aggression is just a hype in the media. I mean, when issues come up, they are settled by human beings through negotiations and through give and take. As you sit at the table, you don't fight to settle issues. So the hype and the supposed tension are just one of the media in the public. But it was a cool meeting.
Right. So after a month, are they supposed to present a single document of what the two parties have agreed, or you need to have a meeting again to discuss the decisions that the two parties have arrived at?
Yes, they will present to us whatever they have arrived at, and then the commission will look at it and either adopt it as its ruling, or if there is a need to go further.
About the CETAG situation, and yesterday I spoke to you about it, and you said that everything had been done. What all that CETAG had to do was to escalate the issue in the court on their own. I just want to know if you have had any interaction with CETAG since we spoke yesterday.
You see, we invited CETAG to appear before the commission yesterday because they had made an earlier complaint that the government side has not honored its part of the award that was given them by the National Labour Commission. So we wrote a number of letters to the government side on the 11th of July, on the 12th of July, and on the 31st of July, since their strike was scheduled to start on the 1st of August. So having not received response to our earlier two letters of 11th and 12th, we have to follow up again on the 31st, which was virtually the last day. Fortunately, on the 31st, they responded, though very late, with an attachment from the Ministry of Finance, where they have been given the warrant to pay off the all that is due the CETAG on the 17th of July. This came at a time when computation of salary for the month of July had been done already. So they did not pay them in July as earlier on again, so that they don't go on the strike on the 1st of August. And that the only time that they could pay was to add to the August salary. So it was one of the plea, so very belatedly to the CETAG, that yes, we were supposed to pay you or do our part, we haven't done it. And these are reasons we did not get the warrant to pay you early enough. Unfortunately, it came so late that CETAG had called the strike already. So the commission invited them for yesterday, and I said the letter went late as well, so they wrote to us that they were unable to attend, and further contended that they thought that there weren't any issues for discussion or settlement, and that all that was needed at the time was for the government to comply with the award that was given them. So they thought that we for a commission to impress upon the government to perform. And I think that is exactly what we were doing by writing those 3 letters and summoning them before the commission. And they came before the commission and brought evidence to show that steps were being taken to make good the award. So the commission has directed the CETAG to come before it on Wednesday coming, because it is not for them to determine whether there are issues at stake or not. This is an invitation, a directive from the commission that appears. So it is the commission that will determine which issues are there to settle. So that is where we stand now. So yesterday it's been adjourned to Wednesday for CETAG and the ministry to appear.
Wednesday next week.
That is so.
Right. I appreciate your time here. That's Executive Secretary of the NLC, Mr. Ofosu, and they're sharing details with us. And just for purposes of clarity, CETAG is still on strike, but the physician assistants called off their strike after that meeting with the NLC and the Medical and Dental Council. Sorry for the earlier mishap there.